Jessica had a dream. In the dream, Jessica saw that one Saturday morning, she woke up and decided to take a run towards the forest. Jessica usually took a run towards the forest every weekend, so this was a normal thing for her. So she got ready and got out of the house. She locked the front door and started running. As she was running, she saw a couple of her old friends on the road. They greeted her, but Jessica didn't greet back. But Jessica didn't know why she didn't greet back, but something within her just felt very, very uncomfortable. So she ran towards the forest, and the run was usually about 30 minutes, and she got towards the forest, and all of a sudden the weather became really, really cold. She looked up at the sky, and the sky was really, really dark. No clouds, no moon, nothing. She felt this sense of afraid, this sense of fear. She was really, really afraid. She couldn't understand what was going on. So she walked in the forest, and she noticed she couldn't hear a thing. Every step she would take, she couldn't hear it. She couldn't even hear her own breathing. So she looked back and she saw a couple of dogs. She knew they were dogs because the eyes were really, really, really green, and she could see the viciousness from their mouths. So she walked and all of a sudden decided to run for her life because she knew she was in trouble. And the dogs started chasing her and chasing her and chasing her. They ran for about 10 minutes, and she looked back and saw that the dogs were no longer there. So she started breathing heavily, heavily. She was breathing heavily, but unfortunately she couldn't hear her own breathing. Then all of a sudden she looked in front of her and she saw the same dogs coming for her. So she looked back and ran for her life. Ran for her life. Then all of a sudden the scene changed, and she found herself in front of a lake. She got towards the lake, and she looked at the lake. She couldn't see her own reflection. She looked carefully and tried to see if there was any reflection. There was no reflection. All of a sudden the moon came up. As the moon came up, she looked again, trying to see her own reflection. Then she saw the face of an old friend whom she had issues with all the way back in high school, and they never resolved that issue. Can any one of you interpret this dream for Jessica? Please leave your comments down in the section below.